He's still pretty close.
I mean, he's right there. We're 8 laps to go.
Yep.
One of the things Ken Roczen talked to me about earlier in the year was you got to get a good sprint when the gate drops, get settled in, and then just past the halfway point, take a deep breath, make another charge. Ricky, he's right in that position now. If he can do that, he can catch Villopoto, make him run at it, as he's only 2 seconds behind him.
That's right.
Yeah, look right there.
I mean, he's
Roczen's
there.
really good jumping through the whoops. You see him quad out the first set of whoops. He's got his lines. Roczen's a very technical rider that way. And he's got a lot of, he's very fluid right now.
Yeah. Roczen second in the points. He could use the win here tonight as Alessi deals with Pike. Here comes Weston on the 40.
That rhythm section, Ricky, must be so rutted because we see the riders, when they're in the air, you see them kind of leaning the bike left and right, kind of taking the front wheel, moving it. If you notice, they're kind of searching for the rut that they're going to land in, trying to line the bike up, because once you land, you got to hit the throttle again and do another triple jump.
And his track is just really deteriorating. You can see he's getting hard in areas, getting to the base.
Tickle going after Pike.
Oh, almost got him there.
Tickle goes to the inside here. No, he's going to check up, get into the line here, so he has a good rhythm going through the whoop section.
Yeah, I think if he could get by Pike, he'd go on past him and pull away. He's got it. You know, he can't follow him.
Fight for the lead, starting to heat up a little bit. Here comes Ken Roczen, the young German rider.
Oh, look at
him! He misses it. Makes a mistake.
What happened?
And Dungey now will roll up onto the backside of Villopoto.
See how Villopoto handles this bit of adversity here in the main. Everything has been pretty clear sailing.
Dungey needs to try to capitalize on this as well. See if he can gain some momentum. Six laps remaining here in Atlanta. The Georgia Dome, and it's red clay. How will it play out here in the final laps?
Wow, I can't believe what happened there with Villopoto. But nevertheless, you know, Jeff, I mean, Ken is just right there, just not going away, just boom, boom, like clockwork, hitting his marks.
Well, and Ken Roczen sets second in points. He came into this race 12 points behind Villopoto. Now that pass will pick up 3 down into single digits as they run, only 9 points behind Villopoto.
Let's take a look at the replay, Ricky.
Yeah, here's what happens. See, Villopoto hits the tough blocks, loses balance there.
And loses his concentration, possibly, starting to... So now he goes to the inside, loses some traction. And we talked all night about how the 250s have to go wide to hit that triple jump. It just seems to be a little bigger than normal. 450s have to go a little wide also.
Well, they've worked past Chisholm and Way. They are all the way up through about 16th position right now.
Wow. Track, it's pretty difficult in sections. Watch right here, look how they're going wide. And
we know Villopoto likes to steer with that rear wheel. That big handful of throttle spun that rear end of the bike around.
Sure did. Look at, they got a good line through the whoops now. So that's the thing, you can't really separate yourself in the whoops like you could all the, you know, throughout the whole day, because everybody's jumping, doing the same thing.
Yeah, and also, if they happen to catch one of the lapped riders going through those whoop sections where it is one line, and the lapped rider, if they catch him too quick, the lapped rider really doesn't have a chance to get out of the way. That could really help Villopoto if it slows up Roczen.
Yeah, these 90-degree corners really make it tough as far as trying to pass a lapper.
Villopoto throughout his career has been one of the best riders that I've ever witnessed at regrouping during a main. You think it starts to unravel, he gets it together. It looks like he's doing the same thing right now.
Well,
they just went past Chris Blows, who's in 14th. Josh Hill would be the next slower rider they'll come across.
He's going to have to, because he's running out of time, and I think he might be waiting here, and he doesn't want to show his ace card just trying to last second, but he made a mistake there in the whoops. He made a mistake there in the whoops.
He's only got 2.5 laps to go, guys. He's got to get going. James Stewart is up to 11th.
Wow.
Man,
Gonna be a little disappointed after that. Prime opportunity. Only Alessi was in front of him off the start. Make one quick pass on your way to third win in a row. But that mistake by James Stewart going to stop that 2-race win streak.
There he goes, jumping through the whoops.
Stewart, third fastest lap last time around at a 54. Leaders, Roczen and Villapoto, both running a 53.8. They have paced each other.
There they are. Roczen coming through. He's got Sipes in front of him now in the 132. And then the 75 a hill in front of him.
Boy.
See what I'm talking about? Sipes was right in the line.
Yeah,
didn't get out of the line again. Roczen following him.
Yeah, Sipes will not get out of the way.
Get out of there. Now Roczen clears him, and Hill's in front of him, but Villapoto's going to have to get through there too. He gets through there a lot cleaner.
Yeah, man, that killed Roczen's little bit of breathing room he had there.
And it can be a huge distraction because you get frustrated and you think about it.
One to go. Final lap for Roczen, and the crowd comes to their feet here at the Georgia Dome. Could this be the second win of the year for Ken Roczen? The young rookie trying to hold off the three-time champion.
And a clear track for Roczen. The next lap rider is Gerke, and he is the full straightaway right here he's coming to.
But will the red clay come into play here too, Jeff? We've seen it time and again tonight.
This is all about Roczen. Perfect execution, perfect focus and concentration.
Yeah.
Hitting his lines. He's got just enough gap over Villapoto.
Doesn't even look like he's trying hard. That's how smooth he's riding. Only a couple more obstacles here.
Ken Roczen brought the crowd to their feet in Anaheim and had the industry take note as he won the season opener. And now he wins the Georgia Dome. Tickle chasing Alessi to the checkered flag. The controversy from the heat races. Will it boil over here in the main?
Oh, he's not close enough, Ricky. That's going to be some serious motivation next week right there.
Here he comes.
Not going to do it.
Oh, he gave it everything he had. And ends up one spot behind him and has nothing to say. See you next week.
How about that, Ken Roczen? Second win of the year, joins the list of two-time winners.
And tightens up the points race.
Yeah, single digit.
Big time.
Stewart, though, on the other hand.
Yeah, but James keeps it alive because he fought his way through the field to 11th. As we reach near the halfway point, he's still very much in the hunt.
You know what, as we watch Roczen get the high fives there, if I'm his teammate Ryan Dungey, I'm feeling like I left a little something out there. Just didn't have that extra spark that it would take to get up to those leaders that kind of did their thing, and he just hung back the whole time.
How about the progressive pass of the race for the lead?
Watch here. This was an easy one. Here for Ken Roczen, one of the easiest passes of his career. He doesn't do anything except capitalize on Ryan Villapoto's mistake. Second look here, Villapoto slides out just a little bit, loses drive, decides not to go for the triple. Roczen flies right by, and the crowd goes wild.
Well, it's his second career win, Jenny, and it comes in only his 12th career start on a 450.
Ken Roczen coming away with your second career win. Congratulations, first of all. You stayed with Ryan Villapoto throughout that race, capitalized on his mistake. How did you pull it off tonight?
Yeah, I mean, the track's tough out there, and I didn't feel great all day. I have a little cold. But, no, the race was awesome. I made a little mistake, so he got by, and he made the mistake, and I got by. You know, it was a good race. I'm really happy to pull this off. It's good for my confidence.
As for the track tonight, a lot of guys had trouble throughout the whoops. How did you make sure that you weren't going to let them get to you tonight?
Yeah, the whoops are tough. I mean, I skimmed them in the beginning, and then we started jumping them. It's just safer, and, yeah, it was definitely a tough track out there today. You know, we had, you kind of had some good traction, but not. So it was really tricky, and use a lot of throttle control, and you have to be focused like 100% the whole time.
Thanks again. We like your new haircut, too. Thanks, Ken.